We all been there at a point where we're just growing and changing, whether it be for the good or for the bad. We all been there at a point where, we just don't recognize ourselves. That's what I like to call growing pains, though. When you're evolving and growing and just doing so much, it causes, pain. And the pain hurts, not because, oh, I'm just going through so much and I have so much pain, but because you're growing. And growing is uncomfortable, especially for so many of us. Especially, I know for me, growing is so uncomfortable because your soul is like in positions you thought it would never be in. I remember first starting this journey and just like, this only gonna last a week. Not because, I didn't want it, but because I thought I knew myself and I thought, I knew what we were capable of doing. And I never envisioned this. But I've come to realize that it's so many versions of ourselves out there, versions that we have not even met yet, versions that are not us. Like, see, this is a version of me right now, but I know in the long run this version will go away and it'll be another version. That's what evolving is. That's where growing pains come in. That's where uncomfortableness comes in. Sometimes you really just become like, oh, so many growing pains, so many growing pains. Not because you're going through pain and depression, none of that. Sometimes it's really just about growing pains. It's about doing the uncomfortable. What I really want to do today is just encourage y'all to keep growing. I know the growing pains are uncomfortable. I know the growing pains don't even make sense sometimes. Like, am I really going or am I still the same? It doesn't even make sense sometimes, I know, but yes, you're growing, and growing pains leave you better. It's painful, uncomfortable, and just straight up weird sometimes, but they leave you better. They leave you in a better place in your life and in yourself. And it leaves you knowing yourself even more, and knowing what you want and what you don't want.